Hello and welcome to Security Matters. It's a program that highlights the activities of the Nigerian military and its sister service. I am your host, Kikelomo Okere. Today we'll be looking at stories from the Nigerian Police Force, efforts in clamping down crime and criminality in Nigeria and the Federal Capital Territory. Stay with us, don't go away, I'll be right back. The Nigerian Police Force paraded some suspects linked to several fraud schemes that has defrauded. The Nigerian Police Force has apprehended 82 suspects in the month of January 2025 for various financial and cyber-related crimes, including internet fraud, romance scam, identity theft, cryptocurrency fraud, transnational fraud, and several other cyber offenses through its National Cyber Crime Center. Parading 9 suspects in Abuja, the force public relations officer Olumuyiwa Adejobi says the force has successfully apprehended 32 suspects across the nation in a significant crackdown on the cyber-related crime. Let's take a look at the report. The Nigerian Police Force paraded some suspects linked to several fraud schemes that has defrauded individuals and organizations within and outside the country. Among these cases is the arrest of 2 individuals, Seidu Adams Usman and Yusuf Umar, in connection with the creation and distribution of compromised financial accounts used to facilitate fraudulent transactions amounting to over 400 million naira.
2 individuals, Saidu Adamu Usman, male, and Yusuf Umar, male. Are they IPO? They are in connection with the creation and distribution of compromised financial accounts used to facilitate fraudulent transactions amounting to over 400 million naira. Investigations revealed that both suspects were recruited via telegram by an unidentified foreign cyber criminal. Saidu Adamu Usman was tasked with creating money point financial profiles using pre-registered SIM cards and email addresses. These profiles were then distributed to local accomplices across different states for KYC, that is, Know Your Customer verification. Yusuf Umar was responsible for conducting KYC verifications for these compromised accounts, fraudulently obtaining bank verification numbers, BVNs, and KYC details from individuals within his community, and using their identities to upgrade the accounts to Tier 5 verification. Upon completion of the KYC process, Yusuf Umar will hand over the verified account to Saidu Adamu Usman, who will change the passwords to secure them for the unknown foreign contractor. Both suspects have confessed to their crimes and further revealed they received payments in cryptocurrency for their services. They are currently facing prosecution at the Federal High Court in Abuja for computer-related fraud, impersonation, and criminal conspiracy in accordance with the provisions of the Cybercrime Prohibition and Prevention Act of 2015 or 2024 as amended.
Some of the suspects testified to the crime they are accused of.
This WhatsApp group that we buy Facebook from, we buy Facebook and TikTok, then we sell to our customers. The Facebook is that when we buy from the platform, most of them they come with followers, they come with 0 followers. Then we used to be the one to boost the account for the person to buy. So that is what we used to do. When we buy, we sell to our customers.
How much do you sell it?
Depends. Some Facebook is empty. We used to sell some one file. We used to sell some 50,000, 5,000. Depends on the followers.
$5,000.
5,000
Naira.
Yes, sir.
Account.
Why don't you create your own? Why don't you create your own?
So there is this WhatsApp group that I joined. Each time they post there, I will post on my WhatsApp group. Then also I will ask my friend to add me and repost. So people will contact me from there. Then I will not sell to them.
From those you sell to, what do they do with those Facebook accounts?
I didn't know.
3 profiles I did create for him and hand over to you.
How much have you realized so far from this deal?
How much did you realize?
Sir?
How much have you realized so far from this dirty deal?
Yeah, the payment is not a one-time payment. He paid me.
Cumulatively, like, can you tell us the rough estimate, total of amount of money you have realized?
Exactly, sir. I couldn't say.
Okay, our report is saying so far you have done a deal of more than 400 million naira.
Yes, just when I handled my account to him.
So you are a millionaire now.
Yes, sir.
So who contracted?
Who contacted me? Contracted me. I met him online.
Online.
Who is the person?
He claimed to have been from foreign exchange currency company of China.
Is she?
No,
A lady?
it's he.
He.
He, yes.
Is the actual hacker?
I met him on Facebook.
Okay, gentlemen of the press, you can see, you could recollect that the other time too we had a similar case where we paraded some suspect for a similar offense. It's what many young ones do now. So far, you are computer literate. They want to venture into this, and the message to our fathers, mothers, parents at home is to please keep watch on what your kids and what they do online.
The Nigerian Police Force therefore cautioned against the inappropriate use of social media for the perpetration of crimes such as fraud, defamation, and cyber stalking, while reiterating the force's commitment to identify and curtail cyber criminals and syndicates, and ensuring that those involved in the cyber-related crime will face the full weight of the law.
And protect our cyberspace, the Nigerian Police Force are taking the bull by the horn to make sure that we tackle all forms of cyber crimes in this country. Our effort is to make sure Nigeria gets its reputation back, and we are taking off the grey list. It is important we take note of this. That's why we are working hard to make sure we fish out people like this. You have lied to that girl, American national, that you are a musician. You need help from her rather, and she has been sending money to you. The woman is 67-year-old, for information. 67-year-old Deborah in America was scammed, romance scam. So the people across the world, this is not Nigeria. These are just isolated individuals who are involved in these criminal activities, and we are fishing them out, and there's no room for that again. All security.
So romance scam is here, sextortion is here. They are targeting females that are sextortion are targeting females that are below 17 years, while romance scam targets the females that are between 25 and up to 90 years old. You can imagine someone of 67 years old was defrauded by the cyber criminals. So the thing there is, we still will have to work together. If you hear something, please make sure you share with the Nigerian Police Force National Cybercrime Center. We are out here to help victims of cybercrime, and will continue to do our.
Members of the public are advised to exercise extreme caution when engaging in online transactions and ensure adequate verification of legitimacy of operators before concluding large financial dealings. The Nigerian Navy has intensified its operation against crude oil theft and maritime crimes. achieving significant successes in January 2025. According to a statement by the Navy spokesman, Commodore Adams Aliu, the series of operations conducted under Operation Delta Sanity has led to multiple arrests and seizures across several states, reinforcing the Navy's commitment to securing the Nigerian waterways. Let's take a look at the report.
The Chief of Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Emmanuel Ogala, reiterated the Navy's dedication to eliminating crude oil theft and other illegal activity in the nation's maritime domain. He emphasized that the force will sustain its aggressive operations to combat illegal refining and associated crime. Commodore Aliu disclosed that between January 6th, 7th, and 10th, 2025, the Navy intercepted 22,000 liters of stolen crude oil around the Krakrama area of Rivers State, Obenla in Ondo State. In Rivers State, operatives seized a wooden boat and a fiber boat carrying approximately 2,000 liters of stolen crude oil. Additionally, security forces discovered and dismantled 9 interconnected illegal refinery sites in Obenla, Ondo State, confiscating 1,400 liters of illegally refined automated gas oil, that is AGO, 2 pumping machines, and 2 locally made wooden boats. In Akwa Ibom State, a wooden passenger and cargo boat loaded with 6 250-liter drums of illegally refined premium motor spirit, that is PMS, was seized, leading to the arrest of 5 suspected culprits. The statement further detailed a series of successful operations across Rivers, Ondo, and Bayelsa State. In Rivers State, vandalized pipeline at Akaso Well 14 and 17 linked to a dug-out pit containing 20,000 liters of stolen crude oil was discovered and reported to the authorities. Additionally, illegal refinery sites at Iputukiri Camp and Tumabile were dismantled with 4,000 liters of stolen crude oil seized. In Bayelsa State, 3 illegal refinery sites in the Azuzuwama Okpoktari area were shut down, with authorities confiscating 20 drums of illegally refined automated gas oil. While in Ondo State, a 30-meter wooden boat carrying 40,000 liters of stolen crude oil was intercepted in Ilaje, while a storehouse containing 1,500 liters of illegally refined AGO was discovered and seized in Abalama. Further operations in Rivers State led to the deactivation of several illegal refinery sites in Ogajama, where metal storage tanks, cooking tanks, reservoirs, and a vandalized wellhead were discovered. 5 abandoned wooden boats used for oil transportation were also confiscated. Security operatives dismantled a refining site in Tuma and Buguma, confiscating 3,000 liters of stolen crude oil along with various refining equipment. Multiple illegal refineries and vandalized wellheads were also shut down in Agbema West and One, leading to the recovery of over 46,000 liters of stolen crude oil and illegally refined AGO. A largely illegal refinery site in Kubofari, Rivers State, containing multiple storage tanks, dug-out pits, and 3,400 liters of stolen crude oil was deactivated. The Navy emphasized that these operations highlight its unwavering resolve to protect Nigeria's national resources and uphold maritime security in line with government directives. The service assured the public that it will maintain a relentless approach in dismantling illicit operations and bringing perpetrators to justice.
Let's take a quick short break. When we return, we'll be looking at some story on internal security. Stay with us, don't go away. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, it's Security Matters on Global Television. It's a program that highlights the activities of the Nigerian military and its sister service. The Nigerian Police Force, in series of operations across the country in January, has arrested 237 armed robbery suspects, 162 kidnapping suspects, 240 murder homicide suspects, 53 individuals for unlawful possession of prohibited firearms, 130 rape suspects, and 123 suspected cultists. During a press briefing in Abuja, the Force Public Relations Officer, ACP Olumuyiwa Adejobi, highlighted key achievements, particularly those of the Federal Intelligence Department and Intelligence Response Team in Abuja. Let's take a look at the report. The Force Public Relations Officer, Muyiwa Adejobi, announced the arrest of an 8-member gun-running syndicate, including Joseph Tara, Victor Ali, Abua Yusuf, Bako Isa, Salamatu Ilya, Solomon Gabriele, Musa Arene, and Beatrice Chong. Investigation reveals that Salamatu Ilya had sold 900 rounds of AK-47 ammunition to Bako Isa, who later sold 700 rounds to Victor Pam. In another operation, Amos Sunday Gang was arrested for illegal possession of firearms. He claimed to have found a pistol hidden in the cushion of an apartment he rented in Congo, Russia, Jos, Plateau State in 2021, but failed to report or surrender the weapon.
Recovery of 172 various firearms, 3,134 ammunition of various calibers. The force was also able to recover 115 stolen vehicles and rescue 387 victims of kidnapping.
He said he was kidnapped twice. That was his reason to harm himself with AK-47.
To harm himself with AK-47 rifle. Okay, who?
Said since he got the rifle, that kidnappers have not visited him since.
Who told?
I'm arrested because I gave Baku Isa ammunition to sell.
You gave him ammunition to sell for you?
Yes, sir.
Now that you have been arrested,
yes, sir.
What message do you have to tell other women like you? I don't want us to interrogate you so much.
Okay.
As a woman, as a mother. You have children?
Yes, sir.
How many children do you have?
One daughter.
One daughter?
Yes, sir.
Another girl?
Yes,
so
sir.
What message do you have for women like you?
I regret this thing, honestly.
ACP Adejobi reaffirmed the Nigerian police commitment to protecting lives and properties, assuring that effort to combat crime will continue relentlessly.
The IGP has given us the marching order that in our action plan, drawn or designed, we have intention of reducing crime in Nigeria by 50% the first quarter of this year. And this is achievable with your support, with the cooperation of everybody, every sector of our community, of our society. We can do it. It's our target, and we are moving towards achieving this goal.
Exhibits displayed during the briefing include a locally made pistol, a semi-automatic pistol, 2 rounds of 7.88 mm live ammunition, an AK-47 rifle, 8 fabricated AK-47 rifle, 4 fabricated revolver guns, 3 fabricated semi-automatic pistol, 2 AK-47 magazine, and 1,121 rounds of live AK-47 ammunition. Kike Lomo Okeri, Global Television News. In a related development, the FCT Police Command has arrested 31 suspects involved in theft and vandalism of public infrastructure worth over 1 billion naira. The arrests follow a joint security operation, Operation Sweep, launched to combat the rising menace of vandalism across the FCT. Let's take a look at the report. The Federal Capital Territory Police Command has arrested 31 suspects involved in the theft and vandalism of public infrastructure worth over 1 billion naira. Announcing the development at the news briefing in Abuja, the FCT Commissioner of Police, Olatunji Disu, stated that the arrest followed a joint security Operation Sweep, launched to combat the rising menace of vandalism across the FCT. According to him, the operation between January 16 till date has led to the recovery of stolen public assets, including manhole cover, electric cables, transformer components, solar panels, industrial batteries, among others.
The estimated value of all recovered items, including all the metals and wires, are over 1 billion naira. Directive to Pantika operators. The Abuja Markets Management Limited, under the directives of the Honorable Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, has mandated all Pantika market operators to report for profiling and registration as follows. Key directives: the ban on scavengers. The public is reminded that scavengers remain strictly banned within the Federal Capital Territory. Protection of public infrastructure. Residents are urged to consider public infrastructures as collective property and to remain vigilant always. Any attempt at vandalism, theft, or suspicious goods should be promptly reported to the NSCDC, the nearest police station, and other security operatives. Market operations and law enforcement. The FCT Core Security Committee will oversee and streamline activities within Pantika Market across Abuja to ensure compliance with the regulations. Zero tolerance to stolen goods. Anyone found selling, receiving, or storing stolen government property, manhole covers, rail tracks, street lights, etc., will face immediate arrest, prosecution, and permanent closure of their businesses. Ignorance is not an excuse, so you have to verify the origins of all goods before you buy it. Do not shield thieves or buyers of stolen goods. Cooperate with the law enforcement or face charges as accomplices.
CP Olatunji further explained that 16 of the arrested suspects have already been charged to court under Section 332 of the Penal Code, which prescribes life imprisonment for mischief involving public roads, electrical installation, and other critical infrastructure.
This is a continuous operation, and the next phase commences immediately. Vandals and their patrons should take note. There is no hiding place for criminal activities within the FCT. The task force and other security operatives will continue to conduct spot checks of stores and warehouses. Appreciation. I would like to extend our sincere appreciation to all the commanders and officers of our sister agencies who have played a crucial role in this joint task force operation. Your dedication and collaboration have been instrumental in addressing the menace of vandalism in the FCT. A special thanks to the Nigerian Army, the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, Department of State Services, Immigration, Federal Road Safety Corps, the Nigerian Correctional Services, the FCT Social Development Secretariat SDS, Abuja Environmental Protection Agency, National Drug Enforcement Agencies, NDLEA, Abuja Developmental Control. For your invaluable contributions, your commitment has been pivotal in safeguarding public infrastructure and ensuring law and order. Your efforts are deeply appreciated, and we look forward to continued collaboration in securing the FCT.
He reiterated the ban on scavengers in Abuja, vowing that the crackdown will continue, leaving no hiding place for those engaged in infrastructure theft, and also mandated all Pantika's operators to undergo registration. All right, this is where we draw the curtain on security matters today. Join me again next week on Global Television, channel 365 on DSTV and 276 on StarTime. Till I come your way again, I am Kike Lomo Okeri. I celebrate you all.